On October 15, 1973, a Royal Nepal Airlines DHC-6 Twin Otter 300 was damaged beyond repair on landing. On June 9, 1991, a Nepal Airlines DHC-6 Twin Otter 300, registration 9N-ABA, from Kathmandu crashed at the airport while attempting to land following an unstabilized approach in bad weather. The 3 crew and 14 passengers escaped with injuries. On October 8, 2008, Yeti Airlines Flight 103, a DHC-6 Twin Otter 300, registration 9N-AFE, crashed on final approach and caught fire. 18 passengers and crew were dead. There have been many accidents at Lukla and surrounding areas. Can you imagine how dangerous is this? For many years, Lukla Airport has been regarded as the world's most dangerous. Although it is known as the entry point to Mount Everest, where hundreds of trekkers have died, the actual danger begins at the airport. Due to the predominantly bad weather and insufficient navigation systems, more than 50 people have died during takeoffs, landings, or approaches to the airport. This domestic airport used to be called Lukla Airport, but it was renamed Tenzing Hillary Airport in 2008 to honor Sir Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing Norgay, who were the first people to reach the summit of Mount Everest. There are daily flights between Lukla and Kathmandu, if they haven't been cancelled due to bad weather, and it only takes 30 minutes to fly there. It is known as the base airport for climbers of Mount Everest. De Havilland DHC-6 Twin Otters, Pilatus PC-6 Porters, Dornier Do 228s, and L-410 Turbolets are just some of the smaller turboprops that can fit in Lukla, which is a small domestic hub that can only accommodate about 16 passengers. The airport was built in 1964, spearheaded by Sir Edmund Hillary. His goal was to survive on flat farmland, but the locals were unwilling to give up their land, so it now stands at 2,859 meters above sea level and is surrounded by peaks that are 7,000 meters high. Hillary paid $2,650 for the land, and the one runway, which had a lot of resistance to the soil, wasn't paved until 2001. Although the airport is close to the world's tallest mountain and surrounded by beautiful scenery, its location poses a significant threat to aircraft entering and exiting the airport. There have been numerous accidents at Lukla and in the surrounding areas, 7 of which have resulted in over 50 fatalities. The airport experiences quite turbulent conditions because of its high altitude. In fact, poor visibility causes about half of all scheduled afternoon flights to be cancelled. One reason the airport is known for its danger is its no-go-around procedure. Most international runways are more than 10,000 feet long, but Lukla's is just over 1,700 feet. Can you imagine how low is that? The high altitude creates thinner air and makes it hard for aircraft to generate enough thrust for a go-around, but reduced resistance means the plane doesn't slow down as quickly, which makes landing risky. However, the runway is on a 12% incline to assist the aircraft in slowing down faster. Without a go-around procedure available due to the dangerous terrain, landings must happen regardless of external factors. This means if there is any issue during landing, the lack of radar and navigation, on top of poor weather, leads to frequent incidents. The Lukla Airport has a reputation as the most dangerous in the world. However, to put things in perspective, about 20 or 30 aircraft land in Lukla every day during the peak season, and almost all of the 30,000 trekkers who visit the area annually fly into Lukla. While it's more dangerous statistically than a typical commercial airport, it is still pretty safe. The last accident involving a passenger aircraft was in October 2008, and since this time the aviation officials and airlines have become more strict on the acceptable flight conditions and regulations for aircraft making the journey. This has greatly improved passenger safety, but the flight to Lukla can still be a nervous one.